Hello? Okay, there we go. I was afraid for a second. Welcome on into the stream, everyone. Hopefully y'all are having yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Welcome on in, Mr. Patter. And welcome on in, Peanut Butter Jelly Time. Why? Why not? That's all I gotta say. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having themselves a wonderful, wonderful day. But yeah. How's everyone doing? Let me see if I can find something with... Shut up. No ads. No. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Alrighty. I've been waiting this whole time. Wild. Alright, so I do need to be honest. So life has been a little bit life. We'll put it that way. I haven't been able to really do anything with the homework this time around. So what we're going to be doing is some of the homework that I need to do. So we are going to do... Oh, hold on. I should not have just deleted all that. Okay. So let's do some stuff. What I'm thinking about doing today is coming up with the 2 abilities per ability type, as well as the rough platformer sketches. We can also talk a little bit about the membership benefits, channel content, and Discord discussion. So I watched yesterday's vlog. Hello? Oh, there we go. My microphone just... I don't know what it is. Like, for some weird reason, like, my microphone's been really staticky and... What'd you think of the VOD, though? Hopefully you had a good time with that. Thank you so much for checking that out. I appreciate it. So yeah. I just want to kind of go over really quickly, just at the beginning of this, what my ideas are when it comes to, the membership benefits, the channel content, the Discord discussion. The membership benefits, obviously I'm going to be... I joined the stream 10 seconds after you ended the stream. Oh, really? That's so funny. But yeah, so the membership benefits, I'm going to be doing some more, like, game kind of things. They're going to be, I decided I want to do, like, really, not really personal, but, like, personal little updates, just, like, how life's going, yada, 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 all that jazz. Updates about the game that I might not share with everyone. Obviously, I want to make a lot of videos about, you know, what's going on with the game with everyone, but you just get more of them with the membership. Channel content, yeah, I mean, we're gonna start once we get a little bit more into the games and everything like that. I'll make little videos like that. That won't probably be for a little while. I think I'm gonna hard pivot into the streaming, just seeing what we could do. But then yeah, Discord discussion. I'm going to be opening a Discord for everyone who wants to be a part of it. And then members get extra things, like I'll be able to have a link for you guys to join in for game nights, so we can play like some multiplayer games like Risk of Rain 2, things like that every once in a while. But yeah, so hopefully people will enjoy the memberships. All the money will be going into directly either, you know, helping me and my son financially, or it'll all go towards the game and things like that. So yeah, I mean, like, financially, like, helping with me and my son is like kind of the big thing, because then the more I can do financially here, the more I can actually like work on the game and stuff like that. But like I said, that's not what's important right now. We are just going to figure life out as it happens, you know? And I'm super blessed and happy to be here with you guys. So, yeah, I'm very excited to get going. Once again, I just want to say thank you so much to all of you who are watching, everyone who's a member, everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's just commenting. Thank you so very much for making this possible. You guys are awesome. But yeah, so I'm going to be... What do you guys want to see first? Rough platformer sketches? Or do we want to come up with the abilities for the ability types? What do you guys want to see? I've been wanting to buy Risk of Rain 2 for a while, and now I have a reason to get it. There you go. Yeah, so I'm thinking about Risk of Rain 2. I'm thinking it would also be fun to do like Stardew Valley. Like, you know, I think it'd be fun to do like Stardew Valley for a little bit. Have like an open farm for everyone. So, we'll see. You want to do the abilities? All right, let's do the abilities. Come up with 2 abilities per ability type. So let's go with mechanics. Well, let's make a new box. Maybe? Thank you. Alright, so we need to do this. So we have, how many ability types do we have? We have, maybe we'll open up a Word document for this actually. Let's do that. Give me 1 second. Let me open up in here. Just make sure there's not a lot of private stuff. Okay. Perfect. I don't know why they're doing all of that. Okay. Forgot to ask how's your day going? Oh, no worries, man. It's pretty good. Got some good stuff going on. So life do be life, but you know what? You gotta take it whenever you can, you know? Alrighty, so let's just name this thing Powers. Here, we'll make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Oh no, this thing has ads? Ugh. Nintendo Music, no ads. Shut up. Let's do this. Alrighty. So, we got powers. Let's see what kind of types there are. So we have pride. We have greed. Greek. We have wrath. Sloth. Envy. Lust. And a gluttony. Okay. How's your day going though, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Okay. Let's actually... Oh, hold on. Actually, let me do this. Let's do... this. Then we'll go underline. Okay. I wish that my microphone just wasn't right in the way. Okay. Here, we'll do it like this. Okay. So, we have a couple of enemy types right here. Let's get rid of all of the underlines. I just like doing this just to stay organized a little bit. Doing all cooking up some tacos. I'd love to see that. What kind of tacos you got, man? Okay. Oh. There we go. Alrighty, so let's come up with some of the powers. Where is... normally they have... okay. Cool. Powers for the game. Okay, so basically how everything works. Let's actually do this real quick. Let's say doing look comes to tacos. Yeah, let me know what type of tacos you got. The vessels. Let's see. How do we word this? Have not the human soul. Let's see. The vessels have not the human soul to egg. Every day I have egg tacos for lunch. Dog. Very legit. Do you have any, like, do you put anything with the eggs, or is it just egg? Either way is based. It is just egg. Perfect. Let's see, how do you say follies? Alrighty. We'll just do that. A little flavor texting, why not? I think it's fun. Okay, so let's see. If we're looking at our abilities, our little list right here. Gotta add some sauce, some flavor, some seasoning, some cumin. For real though, man. Okay. All right, so what do we have here? So we say that they weaponize. Here, one second. I'm gonna make this a little smaller so that we can make this a hair bigger. Okay. So we're saying that they can weaponize. Let's see. So pride is a defense boost. So maybe I'll actually like put that somewhere else. What's up, MC? Welcome on into the stream. How are you doing? Welcome on into the stream. Alrighty. So okay, let's do. Okay, so pride we have as a more or less a shield boost. I'll just do like defense boost. Greed is going to be so currency. Maybe I'll do defense. And then currency. So this is like the attributes that they affect. So wrath is your strength. El money grind. Sloth is speed. Forgot to add that. Envy is copy. Lust is we'll call it mind. And then gluttony is, we'll call it consume. So basically this is like what each of them more or less do. So okay. So let's think of some things. So we need, how many abilities would make for like quite a bit? So if we're looking at some of our notes, let's see. Chat, thank you so much for the 4 likes. I really do appreciate it. Let's look at our notes, chat, shall we? So you have 15 ability chances. We have our main, our special, our dash, and our passive. And then you can only have 8 of the active abilities. So in order to make this really big, maybe we should come up with, I don't know. We need to come up with like a certain amount of abilities per ability type. What's up, Yubi? How you doing? Welcome on in the stream, my friend. Here, let's actually gonna move this out of the way. So maybe what we'll do is let's go with the ability type. So let's go attack, special, dash, and passive. But yeah, Yubi, what you been up to, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. There we go. And we'll copy those, and we will just put them in every section. Let's do that. Perfect. How does this work? I didn't understand it. What do you not understand? So let's say that there's... So obviously we have like the squares. Okay, so here, let me pull it back up real quick, and I'll actually like put it just off to the side. So with the squares and everything, so let's say like this is your arsenal right here. So you have your main attack square, your special attack square, your dash attack square, and your passive square. So let's say, for instance, let's say that you wanted to put a little power right here in your main attack. And then you can put another thing in your main attack. You can only have 2 things that like combine together to make your main attack. And then you can like swap them around, put them like in your dashes, your passives, everything like that. And then each power has a certain rot point, 1 to 5. 1s are the most durable, 5s are the least durable. So, and rot points are generally pretty random. So you never know like when you're gonna, like which ones are gonna rot. Except for bosses. The bosses always have a low rot point, which is 1. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but Okay. So what are some things that we can do for defense when we attack? I mean, all right, makes sense. Okay. So when it comes to defensive things, I mean, can honestly just be like a special boost of something. Oh wait, hold on a second. Okay. I just realized something. So all of these actually don't matter, because we're not trying to make certain things for their passives, or for their attacks, or for their specials, or for their dashes, because you can slot in the power into any of them and just kind of make them do whatever you want to do. So what we need to do is just come up with like 5. Let's make up let's see. What kind of powers do we want for like defense and everything? And they have to. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I got new shoes, and so my laces. I'm just like trying to get comfortable while I'm thinking about this. Where's nerd? You? You're right there. What are you talking about? What's up, nerd? How you doing, man? Okay, so Noah, how you doing, man? Chat, everyone say hello to Christian Scrub. I was about to say call is always open for you, man. But I see that you have to get going. But I love you, man. I'll have to... I don't know if you got my latest message on Discord. But yeah, you'll just have to let me know how things are going and what we can do to get back in the swing of things. I'm sorry that life has just been kind of nuts right now. So, hello, Scrub. But yeah, guys, go check him out. Go check out Christian Scrub. Go check out Rogue Bros, our joint channel together, where we play roguelikes and we're bros. It's a fun time. A link to that is in the description. If I could actually get one of my mods, I actually don't know if I have any mods available right now, but yeah, go check it out. The link is, let me grab it for you guys. Copy that. Go check out this channel right here, Rogue Bros. We haven't posted in a little while, just because my life has been a little obscene. But go check it out. I'm gonna try posting our latest video there pretty soon. I don't think you do. No, it's fine. It's all good. All good indeed. In fact, Pat, you've been promoted. Don't let me down, son. Alrighty, so here is... Tacos are ready. Okay, so here's what we're going to be doing. Y'all, do you enjoy your tacos, by the way? Okay. I like how it's like whenever I get into the creativeness of everything, I always like just kind of blank at the last second. So let's go with... Let's see. We need like a... Let's go... Shield. Now I got tacos to celebrate. Let's go. Let's see. We have a shield. Let's do this actually. Front facing shield. I want to keep things relatively simple, because the idea is if you use your main attack, then like the front facing shield will happen. If you use your special, front facing shield, dash, same thing, passive, where the shield will just like activate every once in a while. Let's not get revoked. Nah, dude. I appreciate it. Maybe we could do mitigates. Let's say 30% damage. Where's the percent? I'm an author. Mitigates 30% damage taken. Okay. Obviously, we'll come up with like better ideas and everything like that. Let's try doing 5 powers each. And then we'll, like, if we want to add more, then we'll add more. I think right now, like, 5 will stretch us enough, but... let's see. What other defenses should we do? What do you call it when, let's see, what is it called when... When you, like, parry something? I guess it's just, like... Let's see. I'm trying to think of, like, what I'm trying to say. So there's a... What is a finesse? What is that by definition? Finesse. Meaning. Intricate or refined delicacy. Okay. Disarming. Finesse. Let's do... Enemy takes... Let's do 30% more damage. Okay. Or I guess that would be enemies defense lowered 30%. That's a better way of putting it. Let's see. These tacos are a delicacy. I'm glad, dude. I'm glad to hear it. Let's see. So... Let's do just shield. We'll come up with the with everything. Let's see. What is another thing that would deal with defenses? Let's call it chink. So you and enemy take, let's say 40% less damage. But have a, let's say, plus 30% crit chance. Something like that. Okay. Is there anything else? I need like 2 more things for defenses and everything. Let me sync. So defense special. What would be a good defense-like kind of thing. Maybe what is that? Let's see. What would you call it? Oh, let's do immunity. Passive effects. Oh, yo, Ryan, thank you so very much for being a member for 49 months. That is insane, dude. Thank you so very much for your support, man. I really do appreciate you. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing splendid. Invincibility? Oh, that's a good idea. But yeah, so passive effects. Done to you. This is all rough, but let's do 70% less effective. Invincible. I feel like I've been playing some Balatro while teaching my wife how to play Power World. Very fun. You guys having a good time? Tell Zoe I said hello. Thank you so much for dropping in, dropping the like, sharing the love, by the way. I appreciate it. Let's see. What? Hold on one second. Let's actually call this stone skin. I actually kind of have an idea. Take 10% less damage every 5th hit done to you. Deals damage to enemy. I'll just lower that. So it's almost like you get hit, you get hit, you get hit, you get hit, and then on the 5th hit, they get hit. After finally beating Anti 12 and then insta losing, she's adapting to the game. She's beginning to believe. I love that. How have you been? I mean, life be life. We'll put it that way. But trying to find the good. And you know what? This is good. Being with you wonderful people and just chilling, having a good time. I you know. So feel that. Yeah. I was about to say. There's good. There's good in every hard time. We'll put it that way. So at least that's what I would like to believe. What I've seen, at least. Okay, let's call it, okay, so let's go with the greed. I think this one's gonna be really, really fun. I think, like, there should be, like a power for if you... ...64 music ascends me. Absolutely. I agree. Let's see, let's say... What would be a good, like, the less money you have, more money scales damage? Yeah, so, like, I'm wanting one that, like, with more money, one with less money, I think would be really, really cool. So... I'm just trying to think of, like, a funny little name for it, so... Let's, What is it called whenever you... What are you called when you're very rich? Moneyed. A millionaire. Word for extremely rich. Let's call it deep pocket. Or less money increases defense. King. Let's see. More money, let's say... Let's actually call it heavy pockets. And we'll say heavy pockets. Let's say... I guess we need to come up with the currency, but... We'll call it, like, what? Let's just say, for now, the more money you have, the more damage you do. Just for now. We don't have to be, like, all crazy about it. Less money would be called tight grip. Oh, let's say, I like that. Tight grip. I was thinking penny pincher would be really funny, but yeah, I like tight grip a lot. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Let's say tight grip. Let's what would be like a cool little thing with that? Oh. Let's call it a... What is it called when an attack waits for a second before hitting? Oh, a dodge chance is a good idea, Pat. I like that. Iframes? Yeah, I was about to say, like, the more money is like a... Yeah. But, what would you call, like, an attack that hits after a little while? So it's like, almost like a... I'm trying to think of, like, an example of it. You know how, like, in Hades, the first one, whenever you fight with Ares, like, his doom effect? Or it's like you hit him and then, like, the little sword stays there for a little while and then it, like, eventually hits them? Charged attack? I don't know if that's exactly what I'm looking for. Let me look up Hades Ares. Let me look this up real quick. Trying to see if I could find a list of his boons. Affinity. What? Oh, Doom. Okay, there we go. Dodge, shielded, debuffs, weak, ruptured, hangover mark, jolted, doom. After maybe a delayed attack or a delayed burst or something like that. Yeah, I was about to say maybe we'll do that. Delayed burst. The less money, the more powerful. Yeah. We'll just say that for right now. Like I said, we're not gonna go like super deep into it. I'm just thinking of some. I want to think of at least 5 things per thing. So we have heavy pockets, tight grip. Why don't we do ooh, insurance. Also, Pat, remind me of the luck thing again. in chat if you wouldn't mind, just so I can remember. Gotta cook dinner? No worries. So now it's worth to be broke. Yeah. Let's see, insurance. Let's say, let's say, you have a chance to heal a little. Well, I'll just do that. Evasiveness? Okay, perfect. Thank you. So let's do let's see. More luck. I think what is it called, like, in gambling when you lay it out all on the line and everything? Like, do people call that anything? I don't really know if there's like a one word kind of thing for it. Oh, wait. Poker when you bet it all? All in? Okay. You're asking a certified gambler? Am I actually? Let's call it all in. So we can say, the more money you have, the higher dodge chance you have. Okay. This one's fun. I like working with this one because it's kind of funny. The more money you've spent increases evasiveness. Let's say what is it called when you like spend a lot of money on something to make it better? Is there like a certain like word for it? The process of spending a lot to create something better. Process of creating something new called repaired. I don't know if that's exactly what I'm going for. Kind of the idea that I want for the power is the more money you spend, the more what am I trying to say? Like, the more money you have, the more likely it is that you I don't know what I'm trying to say. The more something happens. Let's try to call this let me just do the more money you spend, the more let's say, actually, let's do this. For every 50 money spent, let's say deal 10%, yeah, for now. If like we have to change the numbers around. More damage. Okay, so let's go with, what do we call that? Let's call it high maintenance. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Okay. Alrighty, so let's say good name. Thanks. Okay, so Wrath is gonna be kind of basic like with Pride, where it's like it is basically like just like a massive boost to your power and everything. But let's say, let's call this like a, what? There we go. Okay. We'll call this what is it called when you, oh, we'll call it just sharpen. Where you just deal let's say 20% more damage. Then we can go with let's call this Eagle Eye. Let's actually call this 30%. See, plus 30%? Yeah. Plus 30% crit chance. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, more crit chance, yeah. So, why don't we call, what's another cool, like, attacking kind of thing? Ooh, we could call it, Echoes of War. Let's call it a, let's see, where is percentile? Oh, did that wrong. 10% chance to deal double damage. Warcry? I mean, I'm kind of thinking of it like an echo, so it's like a hit that you can do always has like a 10% chance to do the attack again. So it's like a smash smash. That's that would be like the echo, but it's like you're like hitting him, you're like doing smash 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 kind of thing, like, so there's like a 10% chance for it. Let's say let's do something a little bit more hyper specific. We can do Vengeful. Add one me. Wait, what? We can do Vengeful, where the higher the total rot point, the higher the base damage. Oh yeah, what do you mean me? Add an ability with knockback? I mean, maybe. I think the problem with it is whenever you're in a fight, like whenever you're doing something really fast, so like in a roguelike and everything, when you're like trying to just kill the enemy as quickly as possible, I mean, it can be detrimental, but it also could be like helpful. I guess, like, you know, you have to think about that. We can call it battering or something like that. So deals knockback and extra damage if enemy hits wall, floor, etc. Something kind of like that. So it's like if you batter them like off of a platform or like into a wall or something, it will deal damage to them. Okay. So now we have Sloth, which is like all about your speed and everything. So we can do let's see, let's do quick draw. Hey, what's up, Square? How you doing? Quick draw. Attack is 20% faster. So like if you put that on your basic attack, instead of going like wham, 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 it'd be like wham, 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 and it's just like, you know, something like that. We could do sluggish aura. Once again, this is super rough, and we can come back to this later. Also, chat, thank you so much for the 5 likes. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Sluggish aura, enemies. Are, let's say, 10% slower. Coward, the less health, the more... Oh, I like that actually a lot. Cowardice. The less HP you have, the faster you run. Okay. I like that a lot, actually. Quick draw, sluggish aura, cowardice. You know what we could do? Let's say let's call this blur. And right now we could just say it as basically like well, I mean that would only work for your dodge though. Right? Let me think. 20% more iframes. I don't know if that would work. If like you put it in your main attack or your special attack, like how would that work? Because like your dash is basically your dodge. So I don't know if that would work or not, but I'll keep it there just for right now. I like the idea of like adding an iframe of some kind. But I feel like that's very hyper specific for your dodging. maybe we could do this 20%. Actually, I think that would be like really broken. Let's do it like 15% iframe chance. So it's like if you're attacking or something, like you have a chance to dodge an attack anyway. Maybe we'll make that 20. Well, we'll figure out the actual stuff later. Okay. Let's see. For speed, quick draw. Why don't we do what's another really good idea for No, I'm also kind of wondering about cowardice as well. I like the idea. The problem is like every time you use it, or it's very specific, I guess, to like just like your base run instead of doing anything for when you're like attacking. So maybe what if we said like, I don't know. But we'll keep it for now. If it ends up not really working out, we'll figure it out from there. But right now I like the idea. And then maybe we can do, what is a good, what is a good, then just more speed? Maybe? I don't know. I'll come back to it. Right now, I want to like just get everything out on paper, and then we can always come back to it. Let's try. Let's see. Attacks are faster. Enemies are slower. Less HP you have, the faster you run, or things like that. Blur, so like iframe chance. Maybe we can say. Maybe we can say. Oh, hold on. Let's call it Sixth Sense. And we can say, well, that kind of is like iframer. So maybe, let's think of another idea. And chat, if you have any ideas, feel free just to do what you must. Oh, you know what we can call it? We can call it friction. And then we could say, we could do like a 10%. Where's the percent? I've just been hitting it all the time. 10% fire damage. So we could do like a plus 10%. So it's like every time that you attack, you do a tiny little flame thing. Okay. Alright, so with Envy. So Envy is very much like a copying kind of thing. So why don't we do tiny little after damage? Yeah, pretty much. Just like a tiny little thing. Especially if you're like spamming the attack button and everything, it could like build up, but why don't we say for Envy, this is a little bit of a trickier one because Envy is like even though I'm an artist, I cannot think of anything neat to add. All good, all good. Let's see, Envy is like you want something that somebody else has. So I wonder if copy is like the right kind of thing, or if it's like a I don't know. You could do like a we could do a riposte. We could do like a we could do like a 20%. All these numbers are kind of meaningless. It's just kind of like in my head. So let's say 20% chance to deal damage while being attacked. I don't know if that's like way too specific for anything. Also, chat, if you haven't already, do make sure you hit that like button. We need all the support we can get. Let's see if we can get 15 likes today. So are these the bosses or anything? I joined late, so I don't know. You're good. So this is the powers that the player can get. So basically the idea is, let's say that you come across a certain like thing that you want to put in. You can put it in your special, you can put it in your dash, your main, your passive, and each of your attacks can have 2 elements put into it. So like, let's say every time that you do your main attack, and if you put shield and so heavy pockets, so you do a lot more damage if you have a lot more money, and every time that you attack with your main, it if you are attacking while they like attack, there's like a shield chance, so it's like it mitigates a good chunk of damage taken. So very much like a, you know, where do you want these kind of thing. Like a lot of it does have to do with like I mean, for that, for example, like, yeah, 30 damage. But like, if you come up with like a really cool combo for like your special attack, why don't you do, let's say, we could do like sharpen in your special, and you could also do heavy pockets. That's just like a lot more damage if you have a lot more money, and then like so on and so forth. You make like a bunch of combos to do your one attack. But yeah, so right now we're kind of coming up with some ideas that have like very loose themes based off of the 7 deadly sins. Quick draw and tight grip seem good. Quick draw is okay. Attack is 20% faster, and then your tight grip, delayed burst, the less money, the more powerful. Ooh, that actually, because yeah, you can activate that just a lot faster. That actually would go crazy. See, look, people are already learning. I love that. Okay, but right now we're kind of we're coming up with like copy thing. So it's like riposte, you know, like when they damage you, there's a chance that you damage them, kind of thing. Are you trying to break the limit? You love to see it. Let's see, what's a good something like that? I can only think of like I can only think of riposte for some weird reason. Let's see. Let's do mirror shield. Let's say this is a, once again, this is like very, the numbers don't really mean anything. It's just kind of like helps my head kind of think of like how rare this pops or anything. So 20% chance to deflect. If I could spell, that'd be great. To deflect enemy attack. I guess riposte would be more like a counter. Sorry, I'm like thinking of a billion things at once. Okay, 20% chance to deflect enemy attack. Okay. Maybe that should be like a lower percentage than counter, but I'll just say 10. Okay. What is a good... What is something else? You could do something like a... Let's do a penance. Last basic enemy you defeated can aid you in combat. And like obviously that'll be like a very weak kind of thing, but like maybe it could help, and it could also help like distract and everything like that. I don't know. So let's say let's say, oh, you know what'd be really cool? Let's do what is it called when you let's just call it regret. Yeah, we'll just call it regret right now. Chance to pick up a power you previously passed on. Something like that. I don't know. Let's do... Let's just call it jealousy. See, by definition, feeling or showing envy of someone of their achievements and advantages, feeling or showing suspicion of someone's unfaithfulness, fiercely protective or vigilant of one's rights or possessions. Okay. Maybe we can say shield is chance, or we could say chance to create a let's say it chance to increase random stat. Yeah, we'll just do that. Just like all of a sudden, like maybe you have the like a random chance to increase temporarily. So we can do that. Okay. Let's see. Mind. So we're going for kind of going for like a hypnotic kind of thing. I feel like penance actually might be better in lust. Let's do that actually. Maybe what we can do is say, what's another envy kind of thing? What is a envy kind of thing? Whoa. Oh dear. There we go. We could call it lust is just envy again. Not really. I'm thinking like lust more affects envy more affects you, lust affects everyone else in some way. That's kind of how I'm seeing it like play out, at least in this. So let's think of something. Maybe you could do repulsive aura. And we can just say like enemies have chances to miss. Maybe we can call it dark aura or something like that. Okay. We can call this one last basic enemy. We can call it we can call this one let's see, last basic enemy to you defeated can aid you in combat. We can say temporarily. Maybe we can call that we can call it toxic behavior. Or we can just call it toxic heart. I don't know. There's like nothing really that I could call it that well that fits, but we can call it toxic mindset. Okay. Or we could just call it, we can actually just call it repentance. Okay. Let's call this next one we can call, what do we want to call this one? I'm thinking like the idea of it is like a heartbeat kind of thing. I mean, we just call it heartbeat. And we can say that it's we can say it's like a 10% attack boost with a small knockback. Let's see. We could do What's another thing? Call this one false. False admiration. Enemies. I mean, it's kind of like Dark Aura, with enemies have chances to miss, but maybe this one could be like... Enemies have a small chance to heal you, or something like that. Oh, we could call this one weak knees. We can say enemies take, let's say, 10% more damage and plus, let's say 30% crit chance. Something like that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need one more for lust. Chance to get crit. Something to do, but I might be back. Hey, no worries. We'll see you later, my friend. Hopefully everything goes well for you. Let's see. What is another cool thing that we could do? Call it Bleeding Heart. And they could simply be like deals bleed damage. So kind of like how in a like Hemorrhage in Elden Ring, or like, you know, things like that, where it's like it feels like a percentage bar, and then like once it hits like the bar, or like the bar fills, then it does like a percentile of damage. So we could do something like with that. Okay, so Gluttony is going to be another one that I think would be a little fun. So we could call this one... Oh dear. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Vampiric. Simply put, chance to heal yourself based on damage dealt to enemy. Okay. We can call it, let's call another one Sticky Fingers. Chance to steal money from enemy. Let's see, we can call this one Rejuvenation. stamina bar. We just call this one chance for stamina bar to be filled instantly. Okay, I'm trying to think of like all the other stats. Maybe we can let's see, rejuvenation. So stamina, money, HP. Those are kind of like the bigger things that we have to deal with. We can do call it thick fat. Less burn damage. We do take less burn damage. We can also do 20% more defense. You take less burn damage. What is one more thing that we could do for like gluttony and all that? What is another? Oh, maybe we can do maybe we can do because so how we're doing the mechanic is you can add 2 of these. Maybe we can. Oh, actually, envy would be a good one for that. Let's do this, actually. I have an idea. So we can put regret on that. And then for envy, the idea would be... and call it copycat. We could just call it copycat. What does it do? We could say copycat has... acts as a we can call it like mimicry. Take the, let's see, the power that mimicry is next to is now we'll just call it mimic the power next to mimicry. So like the idea of it, let's say that on your attack slot you have, for example, let's just say you have Eagle Eye. That means that you can't get another Eagle Eye, but if you have mimicry and you like put it right next to Eagle Eye, that means that you have 2 Eagle Eyes. So it would instead be like a 60% crit chance. or something like that. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be cool. So now the only problem is I need to figure out how to, let's see. Let's just call this Follies of Man. Powers for the game. There we go. I think that works out pretty well, actually. Obviously, like, these are all subject to change, all subject to... Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, so I think that works pretty well for just like some temporary ideas for the powers that we need. Okay. So now, so we did that. That was on our agenda. I'm gonna make sure that that's saved, which it should be. So 2 abilities. We went above and beyond. We made 5 abilities per ability type. And now we can work on some very rough platformer sketches just for the time being. I think that would be a really, really good idea. Okay. So I also kind of want this on the side a little bit. Hey, wow, looks like you've made a lot of progress in 2 days. Yo, what's up, Radar? How you doing? Welcome on into the stream. I've made a lot of progress with like what I want to do with the game. I think the only problem is now I just need to learn how to do that. So we're coming up with the ideas so that I can start figuring out what I need to learn and how to do it. But yeah, so progress is good, but it doesn't mean anything until I can actually get it working, you know. But it is what it is. Knowing what to learn is half the battle. That is true. That is true. Welcome on in, the Radar. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you so much for hitting that like button, for jumping in on the stream. I appreciate it. But yeah, so right now we're going to be doing some little mock-ups for the game. So right now we're kind of going off of this little baseline right here for like making level designs and everything. I want this to be somewhat random, but obviously I don't really have the abilities to create too much. So, but yeah, gonna sketch up some like very rough level designs, and yeah, we'll see just how it goes. Just give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. Really good friend of mine just messaged me. I'm just making sure that everything's okay. But yeah, Radar, how's it going? What are you up to, my friend? Got back from work, not sure, might be working on some music. Oh, you work on music, really? What kind of music do you work on? Okay. So yeah, like I said, this is gonna be really, really like just very rough. So let's call this area 1-1. Something like that. Actually, hold on. Sorry, I'm very particular. Okay. Let's call this area 1-1. Okay. So yeah, these are gonna be like really, really, really rough sketches. Gonna be really, really rough. But Okay, so I think what we need to do is make like tiny little bite-sized things. So if we're going for area 1, I want something that would maybe last, like, if you're going through it, not necessarily fast, but not necessarily really slow either. It might take around 3-ish minutes. Playing instruments since I was 10 and recently been working on FL Studio trying to make some songs. Really? Do you have anything like on YouTube or any of your socials or anything? I would love to listen to it. I mean, for this, I have to learn how to use music and do music, so I don't know anything about music theory. I don't know anything about anything, so I'm a little scared about that, but yeah. Okay. So I'm going to keep this as basic as I can. So let's go with like a starting platform here. Maybe we could do something like platformer right here. And then maybe we could have one that moves like up and down. Let's do this. And then we could do like a couple of little platformers right here. I think this is where like we would have to really just do a lot of play testing and everything. But I kind of want like a really rough idea for like a couple of levels to make. Last year I made a single song, but I'm not crazy good at using DAWs, so it isn't anything crazy. I know that you shouldn't click links here. So here's the channel I put it on, Radar Ping Productions. Radar Ping Productions. Give me a second. Gotta look this up. Radar Ping Productions. Is this it right here? The Woods Walkman? And you made this? Or like, is it okay if I played this on the stream? Or should I not do that? And should I just wait? Totally? Okay. Give me a second. I gotta check this out.
Settle in, relax, and take a quiet look around.
Oh. I feel like the soundboard sounds really familiar, like with the like dee 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 dee.
And that's part of the real pleasure of it. Looking, listening.
Sounds very Nintendo, like Super Nintendo. With like the, maybe not the vocals, but I mean, yeah. Mixing is rough. Hey, it is what it is, you know? Oh, I gotta subscribe, man. Gotta subscribe and hit the bell. I gotta stay notified. I like it though. I think it's good. Does it have like a change up, or is it basically like kind of the same throughout? It's totally fine if it's the same throughout, but
There you go.
nice, dude. I like that. I like that a lot. I think it sounds good. Has some various parts where some stuff pops out and in, but it's fairly simple. Nothing wrong with fairly simple, dude. Thank you, though. I'm trying my best. There you go. Yeah, that's all you can do, right? That is all you can do. Okay. And then we could do something kind of like this. Maybe we could do like platform here, a platform here, and then have like a ladder or something. This is my terrible ladder. This is my absolutely terrible ladder. And then maybe it could have like a little mini boss here, a little mini boss there. Maybe that's like something that we could do is like at the end of each area, like just have like a little mini boss, and then like sprinkled throughout we could have like little enemies or something like that, but you could have like a little mini boss here, a little mini boss there. And then when you defeat them, that's when you can exit or something like that. And that's when they give you like one of your powers or something. Can do this. Yeah, something kind of like that. I think like if we start out really basic with the areas, I think that would be totally fine. Here, let's make this background. Just make it white. There we go. Always add complexity. Yeah, I was just kind of wanting to make like... Let's see. How many levels should I design per area? If there's 2 of them, and I want them to be kind of random throughout it, without getting too bogged down by things. Because I think maybe what I would want to do is make like a little demo. I don't know, maybe I would want to make a little demo or something for you guys, just like a really, maybe it like literally is just area 1, and that's like it, so it's like really simple. But are areas randomly generated? That's the idea. I don't know for sure if it'll work, but I would like them to be randomly generated. Let's see, my game. Let's go JPEG, and we're gonna call this area 1-1. Can you do a dash? Okay, yeah, you can. Perfect. Alrighty, so let's call this next one area 1-2. Okay. And then maybe we can do something like starting with 2 areas is good because you can figure out how to generate a level. Then the second one, you can figure out how to generate a similar but unique level. Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Oh, you know what I just thought of is like... No, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we do a platformer. What's like a... I'm trying to think of like really good level design, and right now I'm just like kind of blanking on everything. Like I said, Area 1 though, I want to be like pretty relatively simple. So maybe we can have like a ladder right here. And then we can have maybe it's like blocked off or something. Yeah, there's a... I don't know. I have to remind myself, like, that this is going to be, like, the first game that I ever make, and so I shouldn't try to make it, like, really, really intense or anything like that, but I am intense. It is what it is. Kind of the idea that I'm thinking is it would be cool if there was, like, a continuous, like, platform down. Kind of something like pretty basic like this. Just something kind of like that. And then maybe you could have a smaller platformer like down here at the bottom where the mini boss is, right here. And then maybe right here is like a little, either like an ally or like someone that can give you something random. I don't know. And he's like guarded by like a couple of little dudes. I don't know like where all the dudes are gonna be or anything like that. I feel like they're gonna be pretty, you know, spontaneous, and I'll figure out like the actual enemy placement. But we can have our little dude. Maybe we can represent our little guys just like here or something like that. Okay, so like this would be the starting spot, and then you would have to like go up, and then you'd have to go down like this little way. Obviously you fight more enemies, but maybe he can like give you a power or something, but then you fight the mini boss and then you keep going. It's kind of the idea that I'm going for when it comes to that one. Area 1, 2. Okay. Next area. Area 1, 3. Then let's take this and just erase it all. So maybe what I'll do is I'll come up with, I know this sounds facetious, but maybe I'll come up with like 6 areas per level. Or 6 levels per area. So this is like area 1, 3. So I'll make like areas 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. And then I'll go into like the little boss arena, and then also like the shop and everything, and then maybe I'll pause right there and then kind of like see what we're dealing with. Let's see, what's another like really cool idea. Let me go into my folders and just make sure that this is saving properly as well, because that would be sag. Let's see, my game. Area 1. Okay, yeah, everything's good. So this one's kind of, the basic idea of this one is choose whether or not you would want like a bunch of little platforming, or maybe like with this one, there's like more enemies on the easier one. So the idea is, do you go harder combat or harder platforming? And then you have you can choose, which way you go from there. That's the idea for that. For this one, I actually kind of thought of Hollow Knight when I thought of this one. Because of, I don't know if you guys know, in Hollow Knight, there's a area towards the beginning where there's like a crisscrossing platform area, and so I kind of wanted to pay homage to that just a little bit. And then the idea of higher risk but higher reward, and then you keep on going from that area. So it's almost like you have to go down and try your platforming skills that way. Let's see. Oh. Maybe I'll just like think of like inspiration for just a bunch of some of my favorite video games. Let's try this one where you start off right here, and then you go here, then you go here. There we go. And once again, like, I'm totally fine if this isn't optimal and people can break the game and like, I want people to have fun with it, but yeah. Something kind of like this, where it's like a climbing thing, and then you'll have like another like little platform or something right here. So the idea is you go like this, and then you jump, and then maybe the idea is you take a longer-ish road down. Do you like my terrible ladders? If people break the game, you get speedruns, and that's where the money is. I was about to say, like, I think it's fun whenever people learn how to just like make or like trivialize a game or something like that. I think that's really, really cool. And so if people did it with like a game that I make, I wouldn't be offended. I'd be like, yo, that's awesome. Okay, and then okay, so the idea is go here, 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 jump, down here, and then like find a way to jump here, and then maybe should it be going up or should it be going down? I think maybe up. But maybe you don't have another ladder. Maybe you just have to like just be really good or something like that. And then obviously you have like the mini boss. And by mini boss, like I don't think the mini bosses are gonna be really that difficult. I'm just saying like they're the little gatekeepers to the way out. So yeah, you have to fight like a little dude in order to get out of that platforming area. Okay. Oh, you know what I would like to see? Make like a tiny little platform, and then we'll make like a little dude stay there. Little friendly guy. But he's like all the way over here, and you're just like, I don't know if I can actually get to him. Unless maybe you did something like this. Just like a ladder that leads to nowhere. And you just try to get to him. I think that sounds good. Okay. So we're going to call this save as area 1-3. Okay. And it's actually impossible to get to the guy. I won't say impossible. There's an invisible wall. It's just there to be like, oh. That would be so cruel. I love it. Nah. No. We won't make it actually impossible. We'll make it, like, very, very, very difficult, though. That would be really funny, though, to put a glass wall and just, like, cheese everyone. That would be pretty great. Okay. So, let's make area 1 4. We're almost there, guys. He's like, save me to win the game. It's just auto win. That'd be so funny. Could do something kind of like that, like somewhere. That'd be really funny. Okay. Okay, let's do. What's a good idea? What is a good little like platformer idea? So we have a few. So we have more combat or more traversal. We have like falling down gracefully, trying to like hit platforms falling down. Once again, high risk, high reward. This one is just more of a like laddery, hard to reach challenge. What's another very basic idea that we like to see in platforms? Ooh. I have kind of an idea. So the idea is having like a pinwheel kind of thing. So maybe like you always start out here. And then like you have little like platforms right here that like spin around. So they go like this. Temporary platforms. Ooh. I like that. Yeah, I'll have to add that for the next one, I think. Then maybe we'll have like little things here. Maybe a really hard to reach place. And then right here will be where the mini boss is. I like that. Okay, so let's save this to area 1 4. Okay. Perfect. And then let's work on the temporary platform one. I like that idea. So, okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We could do like a... You start out like really high up here. And then... I don't really know how to simulate a temporary platform. Maybe we'll make it like squiggly or something like that. So we could do something kind of like a... like this. And then have like a platform. Once again, this is very rough idea of like scaling and size and everything like that. But yeah, it is what it is. So we can do this and then have like the continuing platform go off this way. Little mini boss to guard it. And then maybe like at first, maybe like these first two, we can have like a big platform to catch you. And then we could have like a ladder to go up this way. And then maybe for the next one, it's like a lot smaller of platforms, but technically like you can still kind of get to it. floating ladder. You love to see it. Okay. And then for this next one, there's just like no return. And maybe you have to like parkour your way back over this way. Maybe something kind of like that. Once again, scaling and everything is kind of like whatever, but something along those lines where there's like temporary platforms where if you do it really well, then you'll be good. Maybe we'll have like an enemy on these platforms kind of thing. Maybe they could be like a flying enemy or something that like hovers around here. Let me actually simulate that. It's the golden snitch. Just kidding. Let's actually make another little dude. Like flying around, so yeah, if you stumble and everything, you have to... So yeah, so the idea is you jump here. If you're quick enough and you're able to get past them, then that's fine. If you're able to maneuver, then that's cool. But if not, then the temporary platform, like right here, that's a pretty safe zone. You just climb back up, try again. Climb back here, and it's like, oh, there's a ladder right there. That's easy. But if you stumble right here, it's really difficult to get your footing, and then like have to go all the way back up here to here, and then try again. Draws wings. Let me simulate that. Draws wings. Okay. Oh, is this 5? That's why we have this open. 4. Okay, yeah, perfect. So this would be area 5. Hold on. 5. Boop. Time is it 5? Okay, perfect. Alrighty. And then we have one more area that we need to do after we save this. Area 1-5. Okay. Oh. 1 second. Before I forget, let's just do this. Area 1-6. Okay. Okay. So now we need to come up with another thing. So we have... Okay, let's see. Where is... There it is. Okay. So we have something like that, something like this, this. What is another... Maybe we could do like a little maze or something like that. So maybe like we start up here. And then... Gonna have like a ladder going this way. Then we have a little maze. Kind of. Something kind of like this. Very rough idea. Okay. Let's make like a little platform right here. You have to like jump into it. Again, scaling and everything will be figured out. So then maybe like we have a platform right here. Do something like this. Either way, like if you go up this way, then you have to go this way. You can figure out all sorts of stuff. But then like within this part of the maze, maybe there's like a... Oh, wrong one. Second. Okay. And there's like a little break here that you can go into. There's like this. Maybe we could add like a little ladder right here. So you can go either way through here. And then no, that looks weird. There we go. Have something like kind of basic kind of platforming kind of thing. And either way you go, maybe there's like a ladder that leads out to here. Like this. It's like something like that. And then the little mini boss. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, really basic stuff, kind of. But yeah, like jump, 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 jump. Then you can figure out like, oh, do I go like down this way? Which are like, maybe you can. There's like just enemies in this little area. Little creepy crawlers. Or you can take like a straight shot down there, but maybe there's like a ton of enemies. Something like that. I don't know. I would have to figure it out, like where enemy placement and all that stuff is, but yeah. That is area 1-6. At least the basic idea, and then like you were saying, Radar, always add the complexity and add everything kind of like that once we actually get into the programming. I just wanted to kind of come up with some rough ideas that we can go for. Let's see. My game. So yeah, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like that, yeah. And then, yeah, we'll add complexity, we'll add, like, details, we'll add all that kind of stuff later on. But especially if we go for kind of the idea that there is 2 levels that you have to do, and then it randomizes, I think having 6 is a fine place to start. And then you have a little shop area, and then you have your boss area. These, like, I'll keep pretty simple when I first start designing and everything. This is just going to be a flat platform that's big. And then, like, once I design the bosses, I'll figure out, like, oh, is there anything, like, you know, kind of crazy that I want to do with it. So, but, yeah, it's kind of the idea. It's kind of the idea we're going for. All right, chat. So, like I said, I haven't been able to, like, jump on Godot in a little while just because life do be life. Just figuring a lot of things out. A lot of stuff that I gotta take care of. Look at that, though. We did our agenda. Let's go. Got our little goals done. But then, yeah. Also, we did this. Gotta love check marks, man. Gotta love it. These two things are... they're just gonna be on, like, indefinite placement. But... we did a lot, actually, today. Getting that motivational dopamine. I know, like, for me, I have to, like, have checklists, you know? I have to have checklists. Yo, Pat, you want to see what we just did? Want to see what we just did? Let me show you what we just did. Checklist, scratch that itch. Ist? Okay. I can speak. Check this out, man. So, Pat, what we decided to do was we're going to, like, do very, 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 very rough sketches of some basic level design. So, like, when I actually design them, they're going to look a lot better. They're going to, you know, they're going to have more detail. They're going to have more ins and outs, but, like, very basic, like, ideas. We decided, because we're having the, we're going to have, like, random platformer, shop, boss. And that's area 1. So right now we thought of a few little things that we could do for area 1. We came up with 6 levels that it could be, like, randomly placed in either one of those areas. So what we did was we did areas 1 where it's like this is like riskier platforming. Once again, very rough sketches and everything. But this one will have, like, more enemies on it, so which way do you want to take? And then there will be the choice between 2 little mini bosses, 2 little doors that you can take to continue onward. So that is the first area. Chat, give me 1 second, actually. I just gotta... one second. Sorry, chat. 1 second. Come on now. Sorry, something kind of important just came up. Okay, sorry, chat. Just something kind of important. Okay. But yeah, so that kind of, like, what path do you choose kind of thing. Area 1 of 2 is kind of an homage to Hollow Knight. Obviously it doesn't look like it, but you know, in the first little area, there's, like, a crisscross little platformer zone that you can go down. So it's, like, basically, like, how to fall, where you want to go. A little bit of a high risk, high reward, where they're like, somebody can give you power over here. And then the mini boss is right there. This one's very basic, like ladders, little platformings, and then, like, a high risk, high reward, like helping somebody out. Very basic stuff. This one is like a moving carousel that you have to figure out. There's going to be, like, different things that you can pick up here. And then the mini boss obviously down there. Once again, these are very rough sketches, and I'll figure it out. I'll figure out actual details and stuff when I actually get to programming it. Area 1.5, Radar had a really, really good idea for, like, temporary platforms. And so, like, if you're quick enough, you can just straight shot it to the next area. But if you're not, then you might, like, fall down. But this one's, like, pretty relatively easy to climb back up, and it won't even start you over. It's just, you know, go to the next thing. But if you're not quick enough for this, then like, uh-oh, you'll have to fall down here for like all these risky platforms, and then you have to climb up the ladder. But then you come back this way, and then maybe you can't like get through like 2 flying enemies or something like that, and then it's very, very risky over here. But if you like climb back and manage to get up here, then you have to try again until you get to the mini boss. And then area 1-6, I wanted to have the what am I trying to say? I wanted to make like a little maze. And so like in here, there's like a couple of little things that you can do. Maybe I'll have like a reward or something right here if you go down far enough out of your way. Little platformers, nothing too interesting until like you get here and there's gonna be like a couple of monsters and everything that you have to fight through. And then down out here, and there is the mini boss to get you to the next area. So yeah, that is those are like some of the rough sketches that I just made. But yeah, that is basically what I want to do for this little area. So yeah, cool beans. Now, I'm not really sure. I think the idea that I'll have... Oh, actually, you know what? For the last little bit of today, let's do this. Rough idea for hub world. Make a little drawing out of that. So for the last thing for today is maybe we'll come up with a cute little hub world. Because I'm thinking what would be a really cool idea for us is if I was able to come up with like a demo or something and have it be just the first area. And then once you defeat that like first boss, then like that's the end of the demo. But then like also want to kind of explore the hub world a little bit. I think the hub world's going to be really, really basic. I think it's just going to be really, really flat, to be honest. But let's go with something kind of... actually, hold on one second. If it's going to be like that, then... No, hold on a second. Hate that. There we go. So yeah, probably really basic, really flat kind of thing. Do you think, just out of curiosity, chat, so here's what I'm thinking. Do we go respawn point in the center? And then, like, you can traverse and then, like... I think maybe the respawn point should be, like, right here. Yeah. So the respawn point, kind of what I'm going for story-wise, is there's going to be a lady in a tree, which I know sounds kind of nuts and everything, right? Trust me, it is. So go like this. Sorry, I'm getting pinged again for... Sorry, one second. Another very important message. Sorry, this one just can't wait. Okay. Okay. Sorry, chat. Tree lady goes crazy. So, yeah. So we'll have, like, the tree right here. And then the idea of it is... when you're born again... One second, actually. Let me do this. I just wanted this straight line like that, but anyway, not straight line. You know what I mean. Okay, so yeah, and then we'll have like a tree. Like these. Looks terrible. I know. This is very rough. The demo are just pictures of sketches. That would be kind of based, not gonna lie. Gotta be a beat. You're fine, dude. No worries. Okay, so kind of the idea is like she'll be reaching out. Kind of like this. Okay, and then we just hit that. Perfect. And then you'll like respawn from, I don't know, something really simple. Kind of like a branch, a leaf, little thing like that. So like you'll come out of the earth like, whoa, like that. You'll like rise from a burial or something like that. Nope. Didn't mean to do that far, but that's fine. Actually, let me move this just like a little bit. So it'll kind of be like that, where it's like, this is your spawn point. One second, if you're doing like that, okay. Then you'll have like your weapon, your sword or something. This is a terrible rough draft of something, but it's fine. I see the vibes already. Yeah, I'm kind of going for like a, once again, kind of like a darker atmosphere kind of thing, but yeah. So the idea of it is like you'll spawn right there, and then maybe crazy pixel leaves falling. Yeah, I was about to say something kind of like that. Yeah, like a whoosh, whoosh. Something kind of like this. Maybe the breeze is instead like blowing this way. So whoosh, whoosh. Anyway, though. Oh, sorry. Once again, chat. Sorry, I do apologize. I appreciate your patience. There's just something kind of important going on. Okay. All right. I probably need to end pretty soon, but that's fine. Okay. So we have this area. Maybe we could do something along the lines of a little along the lines of like a little campfire or something like right here. Maybe have like occasional like NPCs just yeah. Like an occasional like NPC show up or something like that. Give a little flavor to everything. Then maybe we could have something like little shopkeeper or something right here. Then maybe like another little like a little shop right here. So kind of what I'm thinking with this is like you'll grab, because you know how in like in traditional roguelikes a lot of times like you start out with a free power or something like that. If you think of like Hades or something, like the first boon kind of just appears. I'm thinking like it'd be cool if like a little shop dude is right here. Maybe I'll give him like a little hat or something like that. Give him like a little blue hat. Yeah, something kind of like this. But he gives you like some resources right here, and then right here will be like the kind of like the guy who sends you to the sky world or something like that. Right here. I don't know if like the vibes are checking, but I don't know. So he'll have like a short or something like that where it teleports you to the sky world or something like that. I don't know for sure. But yeah, and so then like this is like the little platform that you step on, and he'll like teleport you, and then just woo. So it's like the progression of this little area is pretty simple, straightforward. You just like go this way, get your starting equipment, and then you go up here, and then phew, and then you get sent up. So, want to play it already? Thanks, I appreciate it. It will not be anywhere near done or ready for a very long time, but we will try our darndest. We will try our darndest. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted something a little bit simpler, but still has like a really, really cool vibe to it. Yeah. Indie games being in beta. Oh, I know, for real. Let's call this one the Hub World. Yeah. Very basic idea for a hub world. Okay. Very cool. No, I'm kind of vibing with it, actually. Where's the... Yeah, let's close this out. I don't know, Chad. What do you think? What do you think? So yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool if we had like 3 hollows, or hollows. 3, we're calling them vessels. And then like a little merchantman. All of these people are technically vessels, but I'm the only one that can like actively do anything, or it's like implied that maybe not, actually. It'd be kind of cool if like these 3 yeah, actually, hold on one second. Let me cook for a little bit. So you have the tree that resurrects you and everything. Then you go here. Maybe you can like talk to some of like this one right here, and they're all going on explorations like you are. Sometimes like one of them will be gone. Maybe 2 of them will be gone sometimes. But it just basically shows like, oh yeah, we're getting ready for our next exploration up into the sky and everything. And then this guy's always here. This guy's always here. He's like the mart man. He's kind of like the gatherer. Maybe there should be like 2 of them. I don't know. The idea of like, oh, I got like my starting resources right here. Let's go, woo, kind of thing. And then like he might be like, I'll be close behind you, and then this guy's just like, oh, you ready to go? And then I will activate the teleportation, swah, kind of thing. And then that's how we get to the skies and everything. So, and then that's where we start off most of our missions. in Area 1. And then, like, when you're about to face the boss, maybe you see, like, the merchant, and you're just like, oh, it's good to see you again. Hopefully, this time is... hopefully, like, my resources can help you. Unfortunately, they come kind of at a price. Maybe that could be the currency of it is, like, material. So, like, maybe, like, the... Hold on one second, let me take out my notes real quick. Because I was like, maybe it doesn't really make too much sense if, oh, one second, I don't like that idea anymore. Okay, so then maybe let's say, like, the currency is aura or something like that. So it's like, basically, like, it wouldn't make sense why the merchants would want to help you if, like, you know, like why would they only want money or something like that? And so, like, the idea is, like, you know, they found some things, but you have to, like, activate it, like, no, actually, maybe, like, soul. Oh, wait, that's like Dark Souls, though. Mog the Merchant. So it's like, yeah, every single time that you defeat someone, like, you take their soul, and that's, like, their currency, and then, like, you use it to activate the powers and everything, and, like, you take those powers and then put them into yourself, and so that's, like, where you can get all of that. So, yeah, I don't know. Something like that. I'll have to work out that idea. I don't know, that's just something that I thought of, because I was like, oh, it wouldn't make too much sense if they're, like, actively trying to help you and everything. Like, why are they like, oh, but it comes at a price? You know, like, maybe there's, like, a reason why it doesn't trust you to handle the power. I mean, maybe. I kind of like the idea of, so you need to get buff. Maybe. But then, like, why not give you the power to get buff, you know? That's kind of my thoughts. I think it'd be cool if, like, this whole unit was just, like, everyone trying to help each other out, especially, like, with the merchants or whatever I'm going to call them. And they're, like, all over in the sky world and all that stuff. They're like trying to scavenge and find powers for the vessels. But yeah. So kind of my thought process. So I do apologize, chat, but I think I am gonna call it a little bit earlier today, just because I do need to think of some things. But we did everything on our agenda. That is excellent. You'll have to see it. We'll have to come up with another agenda tomorrow. If you don't get enough enemies, then enemies come to steal stuff from the merchant. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me actually write that down. I actually really like that idea. If you don't defeat enough enemies, the enemies, I can't spell, whatever, enemies come to steal stuff from the merchant. That's a really good idea. I like that idea a lot, Radar. Okay, cool. I like that. Alrighty, so homework for me. Obviously, continue with the Godot tutorial. Get some help with the Discord that I want to launch for you guys, with the help of my friend Richard, and also just me being me. Let's see, what is some other homework? Either homework or stuff that we can work on next time, rather, is let's come up with backstories for the vessels in the hub world. Let me think. Maybe we can think of do I want multiple weapon types? Or should we just go one weapon? I don't know. Just because, like, I don't know how to, like, program a bunch of stuff yet, so maybe it would just be, yeah, start with one. Yeah, I'm thinking so, too. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Add more later. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Okay. So backstories for the vessels in the hub world. And then, yeah, I think this is the big thing that's holding me back, is I just need to learn the Godot engine a lot more. I just haven't, like I said, personal life is a little wild right now, so just, you know, trying to find time to do that. I will do a little bit of stuff today if I can. What is another thing that we could either do for homework or stuff for tomorrow? Maybe we could just come up with more levels. Right here. Let's do come up with levels. Actually, hold on one second. Let's come up with bosses. And then we can work on the lore. Hey, what is up, Deb? How you doing? Welcome on into the stream. So yeah, I think what we'll do, Area 1 bosses. So I want to come up with 3 bosses per area. And then we need to think of like lore implications of like what's going on, so that we can make the bosses actually make sense and like actually fit into the world and not have them just be like enemies for enemies. Chat, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, by the way, because every little like helps. For real. I really do appreciate you guys so very much, and for the support that you give during these crazy times. Trying to think if there's anything else that we should work on. I think that's like kind of the fun creative stuff that we can think of. But I think that's gonna be it for me today, chat. Like I said, I do apologize. It was a little bit shorter of a stream. I try to stream for about like 3 hours. A little bit shorter today just because I got some stuff I gotta work on that's like very, very important. But I really do appreciate everyone that's been here. Radar, Pat, Deb, and everyone that's hit that like button and subscribed and just shown your support. It really does mean the world to me. But yeah, we came up with some good stuff. So hopefully tomorrow will be another day. Tomorrow is Friday. I'd hit it more if I could. Oh, thank you. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday, so that'll be... It is snowing outside where I am. That's crazy. Yeah, so yeah, tomorrow will be the last stream of the week, and then hopefully I will figure out Discord for next week, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really, really fun. I do need to start Radar. Out of curiosity, is there like a good place to like start learning music? Just because I don't know really like anything about it, but I would like to learn so that I can make like the music and everything for the game. Just like how to make music sound good. And you are the musician, so it is. Yeah, I'm just curious if you have any ideas. Never taken a music theory class, and I'm a huge nerd for it, but it always depends. I see. So maybe I just need to go looking for some like tutorials or something like that. 8-bit music theory videos. I think that's a great idea. Let me look. Let me do this. Eight-bit music theory videos. Yeah, because I was about to say I might make the soundtrack 8-bit just because I love 8-bit music. I love chiptunes. But I really want it to fit the vibe that I'm going for. So Adam Neely does super high level stuff. I look up Adam Neely. Thank you so very much for your help. I appreciate it. 12 tone is also good. Okay, I'll look all that up. But yeah, chat, like I said, I think I'm going to call it right here. I really do appreciate you guys' patience and just your understanding for all the craziness that's going on in my personal life. But hopefully tomorrow will be an excellent day. Actually, you know what? I know it's going to be an excellent day because we're going to work on some cool stuff. I think it's going to be great. But yeah, y'all have yourself a wonderful day. Remember that you're loved, you're important, you're fantastic. You're always welcome back here on the GScotty channel whenever. And yeah, we'll see you guys again tomorrow for some more game deving from scratch. All right, we'll see you next time. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Bye-bye. We'll see you, Radar. We'll see you, Deb. We'll see you guys later. See you guys next time. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for all that you guys do. I appreciate it.